What's up, YouTube? It's the dawn where shit gets real. And today, like each and every day, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. No editing. Let me silence my phone real quick. No editing. No skipping over. No, I'm just gonna do some one-shot deals. Okay, let me take another toke. All right, let me jack the wattage up on this thing. So today we're going to be talking about the HellBoy, okay? Well, I took the sticker out of it, but it comes in a package like this. I know you guys, that's a pimpish ass package. Look at that fucking alligator ostrich. You know, you pimps back in the 70s. Y'all know what that shit is. Y'all know. All right, so here's the actual device here. Come on, goddammit. Focus, focus, focus. Okay? So this one is a clone. Now, I got mixed feelings on this thing, okay? Let me take a toke. Okay, so it gives you great airflow. It's if you're a cloud chaser, again, it seems like these fucking RDAs are fucking made for you cloud chasers. You're a cloud chaser, this right here, it will be your dream. Now, if you're a cloud chaser with OCD, you might have some problems with this thing because, like, okay, right now that looks perfect. You know, it's on a. Matter of fact, let me make it look a little perfecter. I know that's not even a word. Take this thing off. God damn it! All right, so let me make it look a little bit more. All right, so that's all matchy. You know, I got it on the Snow Wolf. You know, it's all lined up. Now, to rock it like this, the airflow, nothing's lined up, okay? So let me line it up the way I like it. It's going to sit crooked like that, okay? Now that's with it all the way tight down on the device. It sits a little crooked. Okay, so let me go down to the up close and show you the ins and out of it. Then I'll come back up and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. So let's just dive up close right now. Okay, guys, here we are up close with this HellBoy clone. It comes in this like almost like pimpish like snake skin or alligator skin box. So let's pop open the box. It's got this little treasure chest lock on it. It comes with, it looks like some stickers. Are these stickers? Let's see. Yeah, there's some weak stickers. Certificate of offense. Yeah, but it's a clone, so it's got a HellBoy sticker on here as well. Okay, stickers don't have that much adhesive on it. Okay, so you get a little blue screwdriver. I took the blue screwdriver and the little packet that came in here out of it. Okay, so but you get this, I guess, metal drip tip section with airflow control ring, and you get two little screws. Okay, I'll show you on the deck, but the screws are different sizes, so that's why there's two of them in there. All right, so here it is with the, I guess this is plastic. Yeah, it's just like a plastic drip tip, and it's got the square thing going on. It's got air holes on this side and air holes on this side, and the only way you can run this is in dual coil. Okay, so it's got some HellBoy branding on that side. Looks like HellBoy with a pitchfork going through it, and on this side, it's got that little creature on it. Okay, if you turn it to the side, it almost looks like Pac-Man a little bit, crazy Pac-Man. But anyway. Now you can see that's a pretty wide bore drip tip on that joint. That's pretty wide. Now this one is no slouch either, okay? But this one is definitely bigger. Okay, so let me show you the bottom. The bottom has no branding whatsoever on it. And this pin right here is adjustable. I can adjust this and the post does not get loose, okay? And it does protrude. This is about the tightest it can get. Oh boy. I'm going to show you that too. This is about the tightest it can get. And it still sticks out quite a bit. Okay, so since I just pushed that up there like that, okay, so here's one I guess it wouldn't be an issue because this is always screwed down on your addy, but as you can see, this will go up a little bit like that. And the reason why is, let me just jump right into that right now, because I am not an editor. I'm a one-hit wonder. All right. Okay, so see this airflow control ring. See how long these posts are and how short these are. Now, of course, the silver one is longer. Let's hold it like this so you can see it better. The silver one is a little bit longer than the black one, okay? But they do the same thing. You know, they do the same thing. The same cutouts on them. Same size cutouts on them. So when you have the silver one in here, this right here does not move in. But when you have the black one in here, this deck moves in a little bit, okay? But if it's on your addy, it's not going to go as far as your addy's going to let it, okay? Now I don't know. I think the mech mod will this little rubber piece will stop it, but this will look kind of funky on a mech, on a circle mech. So there you go. Let's pull this out since I already showed you the airflow control. Let me show you this piece here. Okay, so here's a piece right here, and it has holes. It has, looks like 9 holes on each side. Okay, and the inside is a circular shape. Okay, now whatever one I got in here, this does move smoothly around it. I mean, it just moves smooth, nice and smooth. Okay, so I had no problems with this. Now this drip tip does come off. This is not your standard size drip tip, so I don't believe it's too small for a chuff, but this is not your standard size drip tip. So you can either rock this little metal drip tip, at least they give you an option, or you can rock this plastic, which this plastic one does not, it feels like plastic, does not remove, okay? So let me show you the deck. All right. So the deck is a 4-post design. Right now, to give you a size comparison, I have 22 gauge in there, okay? Now, let me show you the screws, okay? So these screws on the edge, the negative screws, as you can see, they're bigger than the positive screws. I'm sure if you try to fit these screws in here, they would touch each other. Okay, so that's fine. They got bigger screws on the edge. Now the holes, I would guess they're about one. I don't have something to measure that small, but I would guess about between 1.5 and 1.8. Now that is 22 gauge, so I'm sure you can get 20 gauge in there with no problem. You know, each you don't have to share a post with other wires, so each wire gets its own post. So you can probably go as low as 22. Okay, so here's one problem that I had with this thing. So if you want to use a higher gauge wire like 26, the screws do not go down far enough to trap them. I had problems trapping 26 gauge in here. I don't know why. It seems like it would have went all the way down, but every time I got it tight, it would still be loose around. It would still wiggle around. So you have to use lower gauge with this one, with these screws, unless you go find some longer screws. Now the juice well, it is pretty decent. If I had to guess, it's about 4, maybe 5 millimeters deep. It holds quite a bit of juice. It has 2 O-rings on the side, and like I said, when it holds it in there pretty good. I mean, it's not spinning. I mean, it's very firm. It's not a real loose one. But the only problem is when you have that black one on there, it does slide up. But granted, you will have it on the mod, so all this corner is going to catch the mod and stop it where it needs to stop. Now, it does not affect the airflow whatsoever, okay? That's your airflow. That's open. And of course, you can start closing them off one by one. Okay, so I got 2. Well, not one by one, by 2 by 2. Okay, so I got 4 open on that side, 4 open on that side. And I guess I can continue to close. I can have, you know, half of one open. Let's close it up to just 2 open on one side and 2 open on the other side. Okay, now I notice on this thing, you have to build your coils pretty high. Right now, these are kind of low. You have to build them pretty high to match up to these air holes. To get it dead center, they would have to be right around the height of the screws. I'm sorry, guys, the height of the screws. So you have to build your coil. Right now, this is a little low, but it's fine. It's working fine. But if you want direct airflow, this has to be a little bit higher, which is good. You know, when you're building these, if you build it a little higher, it's easier to grab that wire and cut it. You know, when you're building on 4-post designs. Okay. So that's about it up close. I'm trying to think. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Nope. I'm gonna wick this bad boy up and go back up top. All right. All right, so we're back. I showed you the ins and out of this clone. Like I said in the beginning, would I go buy the original? Probably not. Would I buy this if I wanted a square clone? I mean, a square RDA? Yeah, it's only $11.25. That's like Fast Tech prices. And the quality of it, it doesn't seem bad, cheap, flimsy, or anything like that. The only problem that, only real problem I had was trapping higher gauge wire. So if I couldn't trap 26, I probably couldn't trap 28. Now, you probably would, if you got only thing you got is 26, you probably would have to twist some up, or, now maybe that was just with this one. You know how it is with clones sometimes. But 22, 24, 25, 23, 20 gauge will fit in here just fine. Just fine. Let me make sure I'm quoting these prices right. They are 11, let's see. You can get two of them, the black one, because they have them in black and in silver. You can get two of them for $21, or you can get one of them for $11.21. I mean 25 cents. And I got this from Evolution Vape. Like I said, I've reviewed a couple other products that they sell. I will post a link to them below. Great customer service. Guys, if you guys are ordering from them and if you have a problem, let them know, but also let me know as well. Leave a comment down below, but I'm sure you won't have any problems. But if you do, I would like to know if you had a problem with somebody that I'm recommending you guys to buy. My loyalty is to, of course, you first, and then, the vendors as well. But I don't want to be steering nobody in the wrong direction. But they seem to have great customer service. Let me take a toke. I bet you somebody else, another reviewer, wouldn't say that. But anyway, they all about the money, all about the products. Let me stop. Anyway, the original one, would I buy it? Probably not. A clone of this, would I buy it? Probably, yeah, if I wanted something like this. Okay, so the square thing, matchy-matchy. This is all matchy-matchy now. I'm not really into the matchy-matchy like that as far as just, the box thing. I mean, it's okay. It's not gaudy or nothing. It's different. It's definitely different. It definitely works. So, what I recommend for you guys to buy, to try it out, sure. Yeah, go try it out. It's only $11.25. You guys blow that at Chipotle. You blow it at, at the 7-Eleven buying junk. Okay, so this right here is a good little RDA if you want something, square, something a little different, something not the norm. So I ain't got too much else to say. I'm vaping on this like a sir. Thank you so much, Twisted, for sending me your whole line. I used to vape this before I started reviewing this like a sir. This is probably, still, after you sent me the whole line, this is probably my favorite one out the line. That one's really good. So, let me wrap this up. I'm not even going to go into the, if you know somebody, blah, 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 blah. If you know somebody that's smoking, steer them in the right direction to try to get them vaping. That's if they want to stop smoking. And like I always say, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Peace.